Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Giovanna back again for another Ghetto video, and I'm sorry about this crusty lighting situation. I really couldn't do anything about it, so it's just my room and this garbage camera. But anyways, I'm going to be talking about in this video about the live-action TV series of the Powerpuff Girls that's coming to CW. But before I get into that, I want to just take a second to address the tragic death of Chadwick Boseman, who, if you guys don't know who he is, which I guess you live under a rock if you don't know who he is, but he played Black Panther. He was in Black Panther, and I didn't want to make a video about it because I don't really have much to say about it. I just want to take the time to address it because I knew how much he meant to a lot of people, especially the Black youth. But without further ado, let's get into the video. So right here we have this article from IGN.com entitled Powerpuff Girls live-action TV series in development at the CW. And I just want to start off by saying we all know that live action shows never really go well, that a bunch of spin-offs and reboots don't go well because people like me and like the Phantom Menace and the rest of us, we all have this collective feeling, most of us, that there needs to be more originality in Hollywood and stuff like that, and this just isn't it. And I grew up as like one of the biggest Powerpuff Girls fans like ever. I used to, every time that stuff came on Boomerang when I was a little girl, I would always run to the TV and watch it. So this show was really close to my heart at the time. I kind of like gave up on it after years because they stopped showing it, and obviously cable TV isn't really as popular anymore. But anyways, a new live-action version of Cartoon Network's The Powerpuff Girls is in development at the CW. As reported by Variety, this new version of the classic series sees the Powerpuff Girls as disillusioned 20-somethings who resent having lost their childhood to crime fighting. Will they agree to reunite now that the world needs them more than ever? So, my feelings on this is becoming live action is really similar to the way I feel about Ahsoka coming back to live action in Star Wars. Basically, to sum it up, if you don't know my views on that already, it's the same way I feel about this, obviously. Basically, that I think some things are just meant, and some characters are meant to be cartoons, you know what I mean? Because I feel like Ahsoka would look like a cosplayer when she's brought into live action, and I feel the same about the Powerpuff Girls. You know, it's gonna be really weird for people like me that grew up with this show to see these cute little girls turn into, like, washed up, as it says here, disillusioned 20-something-year-olds who've lost their childhood. And I feel like that's also just like kind of like the concept is all right, but the thing is, the way these girls were brought up for the 6 seasons I believe this show went on to go for, they loved what they were doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, they were these cute little girls who were like Powerpuff Girls Unite and all that stuff, and they actually, like, you know, enjoyed what they were doing, and it was kind of inspiring, especially to like young females like myself, if you know what I'm saying. This new project is from writers and executive producers Heather Regnier and Diablo Cody. Regnier has worked on the recent Veronica Mars revival, iZombie, and Sleepy Hollow, while Cody is best known for writing Juno, where she won the Academy Award for Best Original Screenplay in 2008. She also worked on Jennifer's Body and Young Adult. So I feel like it's good that they're bringing back, you know, the original writers and the executive producers. So hopefully that these characters will kind of be consistent to what they were in the cartoon. You know, it's not just going to be something that doesn't make any sense, if you know what I'm saying. If, like, you know, it's not going to be like hopefully it won't be one of those things where it's like The Last Jedi and it was just completely inconsistent. You know, you have Star Wars and it had all new writers. You didn't have any of the original people working on it. So I feel like having original people working on like TV shows and writing it, it'll be a little bit more consistent unless they really screw up that bad and they wanted to subvert our expectations. Warner Bros. Television will produce the series, and Greg Berlanti, Sarah Schechter, and David Madden will executive produce via Berlanti Productions. The Powerpuff Girls ran for 6 seasons and 78 episodes between 1998 and 2005. It was created by Craig McCracken and was the tale of Blossom, Bubbles, and Buttercup, who were created when Professor Utonium combined sugar, spice, and everything nice with the mysterious Chemical X. The Powerpuff Girls movie was released in 2002, and a reboot of the series aired on Cartoon Network in 2016. So I think I already made it pretty clear about how I felt about this. I'm gonna give it a shot for sure. You know, there's no harm in it, considering that a lot of the original people are back on it. But at the same time, live action it isn't my thing, especially when like it comes to cartoon characters and then you revisit those characters and then they look like a bunch of cosplayers and ridiculous like adult children on screen. But I'm gonna give it a shot. I'm not being closed-minded. I have very mixed feelings about it. I still really don't know what to think about it. I should have gathered my thoughts before I made the video, but I hope you got my point. Thank you everybody for watching. I will see you in another video. Please drop your thoughts in the comments below, and please consider joining the Banana Fam and subscribing down below, and I will see you all in another video. Peace out.